Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into the Cat Williams of it all. He has literally broke the internet today. So he has gone to Club Shay Shay. They have talked about the cognac. He broke it down. He's a connoisseur. And he gave Shannon his flowers for his Club Shay Shay because this is somewhere he would like to come and have a conversation. Child, he said, you have created a safe place. And all the comedians that you've had sitting on this particular couch have come in here and lied straight to your face. And he started with Ricky Smiley. Child, Shannon really could not get nothing out, right? He was like real quick. He was like, Ricky Smiley told him that he was supposed to have the Money Mike part and Cat was supposed to be the Santa Claus. He was like, how could a 5'5", 145-pound man be Santa Claus and he, who cannot curse because he has a Christian fan base, play a pimp? And he also was like, how can Ricky Smiley play a woman more than he plays a man? He said he can't act because he can't act. Cat came for it today. He said that Ricky Smiley has been a little bitter ever since he was playing Money Mike because everybody loves Money Mike, and Ricky Smiley was like, he stole my role. Ricky, were you a little bitter? Oh my Lord. So Cat said, wait. Cat said it was 201 people auditioning for the Money Mike part that he got, right? And he said that Ricky said that he had the role, shot the role. That's why it was his role. And he said, I don't know why liars lie. I'm going to leave that part alone. But then he was like, the original Money Mike was supposed to be taken advantage of in the bathroom. And Ricky Smiley was okay with that. But Cat wasn't. Then he said, because Ricky Smiley was so egregious, he put in his contract that if he worked with Ricky Smiley, he would have to wear a dress. And in First Sunday, Ricky Smiley wore a dress. Shannon asked him, why did you put that in your contract, Cat? He said that is where he is a believable actor. I'm not going to mention the other name, but he said Ricky and the other guy can't play the role of a man to save their life. Cat, he on one. So now they're on to Cedric the Entertainer. Shannon had asked Cedric when he was on the show, did he steal one of Cat's jokes? And Cedric said it didn't line up. Cat said, how could it not line up? Cat did the joke in 2018. Cedric took the joke in 2019. Child, I'm just going to say the initials. He's talking about SH now. He said he went to see Mark Curry do his whole sitcom, and he is now doing the sitcom where he is a principal. And then he goes on Kings of Comedy and wants people to think he has the best lineup, but he's wearing a man unit. Let's keep going. Oh my God. Cat said there are 30,000 movie roles in Hollywood every year, and you need to have range. And he said when he's playing roles, he's not playing Cat Williams. And then he was talking about SH, and he said something about Country Bumpkin and Mr. Potato Head. I'm with Shannon. I think we've had too much Cavassier. Let's keep it moving. Child, Cat said he all right. He said he'd have had a sip less than him, and the truth don't need motivation. Let's keep it going. Oh my God. So he talked about Cedric. He may have mentioned something about a walrus. And then he said that because his last name is the Entertainer, he should be able to sing, dance, and tell jokes, but he can't do any of that. And he doesn't write his jokes. And then he said, I think Shannon said something about he has albums. He said he's had 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, they're not on Netflix or Tubi. Cat, you had something on your mind today. Shannon said it seems to me, Cat, that you had a lot to get off your chest. And then Cat in the next breath talking about, no, sir, I just don't believe you. I just don't believe you. Child, he talking about Earthquake. He said Earthquake is illiterate. He can't read, and they found it out when they gave him cards to read on the show. What is happening right now? So Cat is giving him the analogy of, does he like all the teams that he plays against? Like, because Shannon said, do you like any comedians? He says he's taken 46 on the road with him, 46 comedians, and they're all funnier than him. And if anybody tells you different, they are a fat Faison liar. Cat, I am here for it. I want y'all to go to 16 minutes and 20 seconds because I can't talk about what he was just talking about. But I will say this. He said it's time for all the big eggplants to be getting exposed. All of them. Shannon had to take 2 drinks and chase it with water. Because he said with this right here, he don't even know where to go. This is probably Shannon's best show yet. Child, he said Mark Curry was traveling and doing shows with SH, Steve Harvey, and he was never homeless. Kat said that was his story. He said for 25 years, he was doing live shows, making $3,000 a show, 5 nights a week. I'm going to say allegedly because I was not there. Now, Kat is putting a lot of stuff on people's minds, right? He's on Kevin Hart now, and he's saying that Kevin Hart was a plant, right? Because most of his comedy started on the East Coast, but then he was in his movie Soul Plane on the West Coast, and he was like, it didn't happen. Like, what did y'all do to Cat Williams? And I think y'all need to have a conversation, because this is a lot. Child, Shannon asked him, is he afraid of being blackballed again? He was like, because you're talking about some powerful people. He was like, what do you mean again? He said, these people aren't powerful. Satan can't create anything or blessings for his people. Y'all, when is Kat's next stand-up? Because I really want to be there. Child, he done got up in Shannon's face and he used the football analogy, and now Shannon is really understanding where Kat is coming from. And I think his response was, wow. Y'all, I can't say this, but please go to minute 22 and 33 seconds and we can talk about that too. Y'all, Cat Williams said that Steve Harvey said he stopped stand-up because he had 7 shows. He said, but when Steve stopped stand-up, he didn't have the shows. Steve stopped stand-up because he and Cat were in some kind of comedy situation, and Cat got one off saying that he was wearing a wig. I'm paraphrasing. And it shut it down. Y'all, he said Steve called Ocean's 11 to get Bernie Mac's part. And I really want to say I've heard that before. Then Shannon said, have you ever been on tour with any of these guys that you're talking about? Kat said, ain't none of these guys I'm talking about funny in real life. Let's keep going. Okay, so they had to clarify the joke that he said Cedric Entertainer has stolen from him. So the dates were kind of crazy. So he said in 1998, he was doing this joke, and it was also the commercial for you to watch Comic View. And he and Mark Curry worked on it to be a better joke. He said in 1998, Cedric had come to see him do the joke, told him how good it was, and 2 years later, Cedric was doing the joke on The Kings of Comedy. Oh my God. And you can see it out here. I want to say it's on the Shade Room. I think it's on the Shade Room. He said the difference was between the joke that Cedric had changed it from a car to a spaceship. Y'all, that's all I got for right now. I'm going to continue to watch it. And if it's something else, I'll be back. It's your girl, Millie Chun. But this was fantastic. Bye, y'all.